Last Friday at our stock talk, I was in a conversation with my tribe about how I am negotiating with some developers to help me create a AI agent that will do for all 4,250 stocks that are tradable within the United States what I'm doing with my algorithm to basically monitor and predict the price of those stocks that I follow, about 40 of them. And I do that manually because I do it myself. But I know from my readings that if I could create an AI agent through a developer, I could then access Amazon Web Services GPUs and do that for the 4,250 stocks, and thus give my tribe access to who are the stocks that are going to grow exponentially over the next 3 to 5 years, who are the stocks that are going to have a price increase, revenue increase, and that will be my AI agent, and then I will develop a second one to market my company. So I got this phone call yesterday, Saturday, from Brian, and Brian basically said, I have a timeshare that if I get people to come and see the timeshare, go on a vacation, attend a 2-hour presentation, the timeshare will pay me $100 for everyone that I get to show up, and $700 if they end up buying a timeshare. How would I incorporate, he asked, an AI agent to do that? I said, well, first of all, what you're doing is called affiliate marketing. And what you need to do is, who do you want to market to? And he says, well, I have a group of friends I'd like to. I said, well, you don't really need an AI agent to do that. You just go to ChatGPT or Meta AI, and ask them to write you a letter to explain the program and how much you and your wife enjoy it, and offer them a free vacation if they go to the link that you provide to access that. That's the first thing I'd do, and that would be using AI to write the letter. You might even ask AI to retrieve you the brochure from the company so that you could include that in the envelope. Now, if you want to go further than that, now you would probably need an AI agent, maybe through Meta, and because Meta knows when I go to Meta, Facebook, what kind of ads I respond to. So you would basically say to them, look, I want you to create me an ad that would be appealing to people who are looking for timeshares and would like to have a vacation to go see this timeshare. And Meta could create that for you because Meta knows from past experience what individuals are going to respond to, and you could build a business around that. I would also, I said to him, encourage you to look into maybe not using Meta, but using Google. Google has a similar program. And I suggested Google because what do people do when they are interested in something? They Google it. They ask Google, what's a good timeshare that I might be involved in, and in the Florida area, maybe the Daytona area. And so Google would be able to put that ad directly in front of everybody who is interested in that, and your AI agent could do that. Now, it could create your link to Google or to Meta, and you could create that affiliate program very fluently. Now, what you're going to end up doing is renting time on either Google or Meta's data farms. They're servers that are using GPUs to search all the searches that are on either Google or on Meta about timeshares. So your ad would become super efficient, much more efficient than it was 2 years ago, because they didn't have the GPU compute power. They didn't have the large language platforms to help you design your ad specifically to each individual who they're going to put it in front of. That is why I said, Brian, you would probably need or could use a AI agent. He said, well, I have another business that where I sell fireworks on several holidays around the year. Could I do that? Because he said, there I don't have, that big of a market. It's only the people that live in my community. I said, well, Mark and Google know where everybody lives. So if you told them where your fireworks stand was and that you wanted to put your ad for a discount in front of everybody within a 5 or a 10-mile radius of your fireworks stand, they could do that. They could pick out all the people. They could also tell you who has searched for fireworks, who has put pictures in their Facebook of fireworks going off. So they could zero down, and through your AI agent, you could then build that business. You could have, when the people came to you at the fireworks stand, you get them to fill out, and you get an email address. You get them to fill out and to get a coupon for future purchase discounts as a loyalty member. And now you can market directly to them, again, using ChatGPT and YouTube videos to talk to them and build a business around your fireworks stand. That's what an AI agent will do. Where it goes in the future is basically everybody will have an AI agent. Well, why would that be? Well, Nita and I just came back from the grocery store. We have certain eating habits. If we had an AI agent who knew what we ate, knew what we had in the refrigerator, what we had in the pantry, they could make the grocery list out for us. We could just say, hey, AI agent, this is what we'd like to have this week. Make out our menu. What do we need to get at the grocery store? And the AI agent would tell us. Would I have to pay for that? Probably not, because the AI agent will probably be attuned to Publix where we shop, and Publix will pay to give us this week's deals. Now, on the other hand, Nita and I want to go on a cruise, and we have a lot of American Express points, and it's a burden to me to try to coordinate all that the points pay for the airline, the Uber, and the cruise, go both, and the trip, the airline back and forth. What if I had an agent that I could just say, this is what I have. This is my American Express account. These are my points. Go put this together for me for the week of February the 12th through the 19th. And the agent would do it. Okay, so I would become very dependent on that agent, which is then being driven by a GPU data center, whether it's Google, whether it's Microsoft, whether it's Meta, or whomever. What's going to happen is we will be lured into AI. I compare it to an addiction. I've never really had any cocaine, and I've never really had any addictive drugs. But as I understand it, if a peddler wants to get me addicted, he'll give me the first couple samples for free. Well, isn't that what AI is doing? You can go to ChatGPT and you can get it for free. You can go to Meta AI and get it for free. You can go to Gemini from Google and get it for free. They're addicting us, okay? And then they are going to be the only supplier. There are only 5 suppliers of GPUs, and they are Google, Amazon, Meta, Microsoft, and Tesla. Those are the 5 people who you're going to get addicted to, okay? And Tesla is a different story, and we can cover that at some other time. But it's going to be as addictive as electricity is. And there's only going to be 5 suppliers. And you're going to have to make a decision who is your supplier. And you will pay them a monthly fee to provide you with, to support your addiction to an AI agent. Now, how is this going to affect software? I think, as I read it, Palantir will become addicted to one of the 5 as well. Palantir will never reach to where I am buying software from them. But the big business is not in selling software to companies. The big business is getting you and I on a $19.99 a month addiction. That's where it is. And there's only going to be 4 dealers in as I said, Google, Amazon, Meta, and Microsoft. That's going to be your dealers for AI and your access to accelerated compute, your access right now to Jensen's GPUs. So, as an investor, I need to own those four companies. They are going to be an addiction, just like you are addicted to TV, you are addicted to your streaming channels, you are addicted to electricity. Hell, you're addicted to water, gas. You're addicted to it. That is exactly what is happening as Jensen is selling to the agents who are going to addict you to AI. And I know you say, no, that won't happen to me. Well, my grandfather said the same thing about automobiles and airplanes. I'll never use it. And he probably never did. And he never owned an automobile. But the rest of us do. This is the biggest investment opportunity in your lifetime. Now, I am saying you must own Google, Amazon, Meta, and Microsoft because they are going to be your dealer, okay, to your addiction. Beyond that, they need some people to help them make it possible. NVIDIA, certainly. Micron, certainly. Probably Advanced Micro Devices. Then there is a real issue in these data centers of cooling. And they're on my cheat sheet, I've brought it down to about 20 companies that I think are going to make your addiction possible. And trust me, it will happen. You will become addicted. You will have you will sit down with your friends and say, "You mean you don't have an AI agent? You're still doing that for yourself? When do you find the time? Life is too short to be doing all that for yourself when it's cheap as $19.99 a month." And I don't know what the price is, but I know what's going to happen. So Brian, first write the letter. And when you write the letter to your friends about your free vacation to go learn about timeshare, write the letter and then follow up a week later. The first letter is snail mail. Follow up a week later with a email. Okay? Now you're marketing. And you know who your audience is. Once you capture that audience, now open your audience to the whole world by getting an AI agent and attaching yourself to Amazon, Meta, Google, or Microsoft, and create yourself an affiliate marketing business. And once you've got it done, Brian, for your timeshare, you now understand affiliate marketing. And if you take, like me, you take NMN, you can affiliate market NMN. So that anytime anybody buys from NMN and they have your coupon code, you get a commission. And every time they run out and buy some more, you get a commission. How is this possible? An AI agent. You go beyond your friends. You go and say, who is the market for NMN? Well, it's everybody who's probably over 50 years of age. And if you market it properly, you've got an AI agent who's built to probably a bigger business than what you're making where you're employed today. Okay, I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer. I'm on top of this. You might tell that because what they're going to be able to do for my business, I have a TAM of 66 million. 66 million people in the world manage their own stock portfolio. If I have an AI agent that runs my algorithm that tells them this is the price of the stock that it's going to be on January the 1st of 2027, and this is what its price is now, and this is what you'll make, and oh, by the way, I can tell you when to get in and get out, I've got an enormous opportunity. But I can't do it without what? Without an AI agent. So I'll have multiple AI agents. I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer. I'm a retired financial advisor. I don't have anything else to do but to learn this, to understand it, and then share my knowledge with my tribe. This all started from a conversation we had on Friday at our stock talk. This is a Zoom call that tribe members tune into. And then Brian said, hey, I had never thought about that. I think I'll give Kerry a call and ask him how it might work. Well, there you got it, Brian. I told you Saturday evening anyway. So if you want to be a part of this bus ride into the future, we got a 14-day free trial. Go to the website, find the 14-day free trial, and see if you don't think, hey, he's on to something. Talk to you again tomorrow.